All right, here we are, day 75. We are northbound again, heading to Delaware Water Gap today. So the plan is to hike there, and we'll stay somewhere in Delaware Water Gap tonight. We got back at the hostel yesterday after the slack pack we did. Got everything dried out and decent night's sleep. Breakfast this morning, then got dropped off by a shuttle so we can go back northbound. So got some rocks today we'll deal with, but we'll also get done with Pennsylvania. We might not actually cross we won't probably cross into New Jersey till the morning, because you got to cross Delaware River on Route 80, on the Route 80 bridge there. So we'll stop just short of that today and stay either in Delaware Water Gap, maybe at Marty's Yellow House, or we might go into the Super 8 in Strasburg there, I think it is. So we'll figure that out when we get there. Hopefully, I'm supposed to have new shoes at the post office today, but we'll see. I think as of yesterday, they haven't been delivered yet, so I don't know. My wife's checking on that to see what the deal is. So hopefully I'll get new shoes today. If not, I'll get them sometime. All right. Just walking on rocks, pointy ones. You see my shoes from the when I walked through water, and it was full of dirt and leaves. Water was probably about 4 inches deep on trail back there. There was no way to walk around it. So you just have to walk through it. We went through a couple of sections like that already. But these are the rocks we're dealing with. The section past Wind Gap heading towards Delaware Water Gap is until you get to Wolf Rocks is littered with these rocks. So you're just walking on them, hoping not to hit the sharp pointy ones. But every once in a while you hit one. So update on my shoes. They are back in South Carolina. Apparently my wife, when she goes to UPS to ship the shoes to the post office here in Delaware Water Gap. I don't know what the hell they did. They charged me $94, but sent them back, say, oh, there's something wrong with the address or something like that. I don't know. Supposedly, I think UPS might refund our money, but it's like, what the hell did I spend $94 to have shoes shipped back to my wife? So I'm not getting new shoes at Delaware Water Gap. I got to figure out where I can have her send them now. And I haven't looked past Delaware Water Gap except for one day past. So I have no idea where I'm going to be on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever. Today's Thursday. So I have no idea. Don't know where I'm resupplying after today. So I don't know. She works tomorrow, so probably she couldn't mail until Saturday anyway. So I'm probably gonna have to go another week with these shoes that are starting. The bottoms are starting to kind of, some of the tread pieces were starting to fall off or start to fray off. So I'm just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, the post office sucks, basically. They just keep raising rates and they suck. And apparently the UPS, I don't know what their deal is. You know, you can have stuff shipped from Amazon for like $9. But, you know, shipping, if you take it yourself, the UPS is like $94. I don't understand that, so. But, so no new shoes today. No need to go to the post office. Don't know where we're staying yet. We got the church hostel. We got Marty's Yellow House. We got the Super 8. which is in Strasbourg. We're gonna have to get a ride there, so we do that and coordinate all that. And we do have to resupply, but we gotta look and see what we're resupplying for. So right now, I don't know what we're doing other than walking to Delaware Water Gap. So we'll figure that out as the day goes on. All right, there's us, a nice little view. Clouds are clearing enough to give us some views. Campsite up here, several. Nice spot. Looking down. So we've got less than 7 miles to go to get to Delaware Water Gap. So that, whoops, slid. So apparently, the shoe saga. So my wife calls the post office before she mailed the shoes to get their address, because there were 2 addresses listed for the post office in Delaware Water Gap. So she calls, and twice, and both times the post office confirms the mailing address, so I could get my shoes. That's what she used with UPS. Well, UPS says that's not the right address, it's the other address. So UPS is shipping my shoes back to the UPS store. So I will not get them. So I think what I'm gonna do is, first of all, just get my money back. Number one. I don't know why the UPS guy can't. I mean, Delaware Water Gap is a tiny town. There's one post office. All you gotta do is ask someone on the street, where's the post office? And they'll tell you whether the address is wrong or not. So people that got working nowadays, just, they don't take the extra effort to try to do a good job, right? So I might either get shoes, buy shoes in Delaware Water Gap. There's a shoe place there. Or I would just have my wife ship them to me somewhere else, which I don't know where that is yet, because I haven't looked at what our plan is for the next, week. And it's Thursday. My wife works 8 to 5, Monday through Friday, so she probably can't ship them till Saturday anyway. So that gives me time to figure out where to have them shipped to, if I don't buy some shoes today. Or I can just have her take them to my office, and I can ask my paralegal to have them, to ship them Monday or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that's I don't know, if the post office is wrong, giving the wrong address, or if UPS is lying, either way, both of them. You're in the customer service business. Sending the package back to me does not do me any good, whatever. So that's why I don't ship stuff when I'm on trail, because there's always issues. So people that do resupply boxes, I always tell people to have them shipped to a friend or to a hospital. Don't ship them to the post office, because the post office, they won't guarantee shit nowadays. They just keep jacking the prices up of stamps and postage, and they do a worse job. So anyway, so that's that. But all I know is we're under 7 miles to go to Delaware Water Gap. That's all I care about. We're gonna be staying at the Super 8 I think it's in Strasbourg. But so that's where we're gonna stay tonight. We might be slack packing tomorrow. We have a contact that is willing to help us out, slack pack us. So I'm going to do that. And the plan is to slack pack to Camp Novi Bosco, which is right off the AT. In New Jersey. And we're going to hang out there for a little bit, help. We might be doing some work there. So we'll see. The next few days, kind of fluid on what we're doing. We're going to be doing some hiking, but also maybe some other stuff. So we'll see. Ow. Rocks hurt. especially when you get old shoes. Thank you, UPS and post office. Thank you for the extra pain my feet are enduring, or will have to endure, till I get my new shoes. Alright. Alright, if we get any more views, I'll show you. Otherwise, we'll catch up when we get to Delaware Water. Alright, here we are. Here's a view. Hopefully there's no snakes hiding. Probably are somewhere. Probably watching this. Yeah. Alright, so there's our little blue blaze to the view. The birds. Look at the birds up in the trees. Alright, let's go back this way. Back on the Appalachian Trail. We were just discussing the gentleman we passed before Wolf Rocks, who's going southbound, who told us, oh, after Wolf Rocks, it's easy. Smooth sailing. And then we hit this rock field. It's like, is that what you were talking about, dude? So, anyway, that's why I never believe anything that a hiker tells you that you pass. Because 3/4 of the time, they're usually exaggerating. All right, here we go. Whoa, shit. Rocks are getting slick. It's another view. And here we are, the Mount Mincy overlook. You can hear Route 80 down there. Let's go. Trees, you can't really see too good. It's down there, you're not going to be able to see it, but it's down there, and also Delaware River is down there. We started our descent down to Delaware Water Gap. We got a little less than 2.5 miles to get there.